Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are literally just crappy PC boxes. Well, a lot of games are on the PC now. Um, some developers have the good conscience to not release games on a platform where they know they won't be able to support it, like controller wise or performance wise and stuff like that. And the PC is kind of a daunting um, platform to develop on because you got all these different video cards and stuff like that. So when you build your engine to run on a specific hardware and then open it to like the PC, for example, it's kind of a daunting task. Some of the advantages of working on a or working with or within a pre-packaged video game engine like Unreal or Crytek or Unity and all that stuff is the fact that it's not your problem anymore. Really, it's those guys, and you're doing it at a cost though. Is building your own engine is always the most efficient way to do it in terms of performance and in terms of controlling how your engine your game is going to run. If you need a specific thing, then you don't like you can always script it within your pre-packaged engine, like what I'm doing. But it's just quicker. Well, that's quicker, but it's like you have more control over what exactly the engine is doing if you're building it from the ground up. So, what kind of concerns me, it's not that there should be more games on the PC or the Mac, but that the games on the PC should be designed to support the keyboard and mouse properly and the hardware and etc etc. So it's like I'm expecting a mouse and keyboard setup because here's a part that I'll go on with the game after I go on this tangent. It's confusing me when developers say, oh, we've built the game for Xbox and PlayStation and the PC, but the PC version kind of sucks visually or in performance because they designed their game on the lowest common denominator, which is, say, I don't know, a console. Pick whichever you think it sucks. And that's all fine and great, but when you're building on the PC, that means your lowest common denominator is the fact that people don't all have controllers, meaning that you need a mouse and keyboard. So that excuse kind of treat it with a grain of salt, because if that was completely true, if they, were honest about it, then they would support keyboard and mouse 100%. And if you don't have anyone on your team that plays with mouse and keyboard, you find someone who does to at least Q&A. I'll just give you a small example. On my team, I'm the keyboard and mouse guy, and I got other people who are in charge of giving me feedback about third-person controller, like third-person camera mode, and the controller, which I do not support right now. But it's like they're giving me input on how it should be done, and et cetera, et cetera. So it's like you do that, you add diversity. And I read an article that was actually kind of interesting. I don't have a link to you guys. It's been a long time ago since I read the article, but it mentioned that there is a problem with games in terms of diversity, in terms of progress. Whenever it comes from like controversy or controversial subjects like foul language in video games, or mature subject matter, or sex, or like women characters in video games and stuff like that, where people like studios or team leads, they tend to hire people that would be a good fit for their team, which usually means that people with common grounds, which means that a lot of people look the same or think the same or act the same way or believe in the same things. You want people to believe in the same things more or less because you're building the game and you might as well agree with each other. But it turns out like some variety somewhere in there where you need confrontation or you need people to disagree on stuff is really healthy for the industry at large. So hire more people, different people. Anyways, that's my tangent. I apologize if that was just completely out of subject to this. I guess you guys should be used to it by now. But anyways, it's those kind of talks that I don't get to do when I do Let's Play videos on YouTube and stuff like that, because I try to stick to the games within the pocket of reality that I play in. Whereas on stream, I can just like conversation and just go. Wah. So
fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
He's dead. I'm wondering if her pan is actually like a frying pan, or it's just another word for something else that I don't know of. That's true, I had a thought of that. Of course, chat to me is delayed, so I'm not sure what you're commenting on. It's just a question of porting from console to PC, from PC to console. Okay. Alright, fine.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait.
Alright, so the more... Okay, judging by his dialogue, I'm confirmed that it is just a frying pan. Give me a second, Roach, and I'll... Whoa, I can't... Is it locked? Whoa. Destroying objects! Yeah, how do I cast a spell? Oh. Alright, how do I select my spell? Nope. Backspace? Yeah, okay. Where's the cursor? Oh, it's the... Right. Beast oil. Grape shot. Hybrid oil, which I don't have, and it's weak against Ard. R. What are you weak against? Necrophage ale. Okay, it's interesting. I like the fact that I already know... I guess because it's not my first time meeting a griffin. In this game and in previous games, I know more about griffins, so that's good. What I'm trying to do, though, is select my spells. don't want to craft. Don't care about that. Spells? No. Spells. What's the key for spells? Because I'm afraid to hit keys because I'm going to consume. Maybe it's X. No, that's the. Sorry. Sorry, Roach. You can go munch some grass if you want. My bad. Mouse wheel? Oh, well, that's one way to do it. So, Ard. Where is Ard? There's a menu like a ring. Like Elder Scrolls Online. I just don't know. Yes, I know. Okay, so I need this one. And then I go. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Oh, it tells me exactly which symbol to use. Gotcha. Okay. So don't burn the house. Push it. Gotcha. Okay.
A corpse. Explains the stench.
Right. I'm not gonna loot anything because she's there. There is a frying pan.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
I actually
What's that, dearie?
didn't think
Nothing.
it could do that.
Nothing.
Didn't think it was a thing you could do.
Documents, almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
When you arrange to meet, you show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation. Ended up standing there with my ploughing. Okay. Waiting for nothing. I thought that the fucking hour was better organized than that. But you tell a blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiation. But since your old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose a time and place for the next meeting. Still have the unicorn. Oh, right. I remember reading that. Escape. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to loot anything here. Because a lady's watching. So, here you go.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, son, for the road.
Bread? What'd she give me?
Fry up a nice white
She gave me bread and apples. Nice.